welcome to the final match of the first round of the Chaos #1 Contender Tag Tournament. It's your boy, Gary Dane again. Like I said, Philip is mostly focused on maximum male models, as we are ending this match this year with the Purple People Posse members, Bonzi, Buddy, and King Dice, going up against the Disco Bears, with Disco Bear teaming up with the large Disco Bear clone from 2K20. Our good pal Lucas managed to find him after he went missing for several, I think for over a year, large Disco Bear went missing. We haven't really seen him since Potato, I think, so he's getting his big return though. And now that he's been found, him and former Detective Disco Bear, which I think now is a good time to say that Disco Bear actually, ever since the Great Pumpkin became the new senior detective, Disco Bear actually retired not too long after that to further pursue his career in dancing. So that's something to know as a fun fact. So once again, we're in Orlando, Florida, and we're going to see the Disco Bears with their returning entrance. They got the roses because they're just such ladies, man. They're calling out somebody, kicking off. Look at that pyro right here. These ladies' men create all kinds of fireworks and explosions. These two know how to dance right here. I would say Disco Bear, Bears are calling like an invisible force. I'm not sure if maybe it's the mime. Like maybe the mime got so good at his miming act that he turned invisible and only the Disco Bears could see him. Maybe they got the Invisible Man from either Universal Monsters or alternatively Hotel Transylvania with them. Could be the Invisible Girl from My Hero Academia hanging out with them. We don't know. It could be any invisible person. It could even be John Cena. Which, obvious joke here, but still. There's so many possibilities with their mysterious invisible manager here. But first, they gotta deal with the Purple People Posse, one of the most dominant stables of all time. Now, granted, yes, should be known that Howard did recently lose the Chaos Tag Team titles thanks to a recovering Jeff cashing in the golden ticket. But after he managed to recover from the hospital way sooner than expected in order to win that title. But with the Purple People Posse winning the Chaos Tag titles, they could potentially use that as a stepping stone. Not really a stepping stone, but winning the Chaos Tag Team titles would be a huge comeback for the Purple People Posse, though, because, honestly, any team that manages to, if any team is able to pull off, defeating the Purple People, or the Pancake Posse's tag title reign, that instantly could submit them as legends. The Purple People Posse, they want to do that. That's what King Dice and Bonzi Buddy are all about. Of course, Howard and Ric Flair not with them. Howard's still coming up with his next plan after losing his title after a nearly 2-year-long reign. Meanwhile, Ric Flair is actually having a Thixit title match on the way. We'll be seeing him defend the Thixit title soon against a surprise opponent. So stay tuned for that. We'll have to see who Ric Flair defends that Thixit title against. But for now, we're going to focus on the Disco Bears battling the Purple People Posse. And already start with a double back elbow and King Dice with a flexible dropkick. Disco Bear try to get in the way. Dice with the electric chair suplex. Hey, it's crazy flexibility on Dice's end, but Disco Bear, he's never been one to give up. The longest running Chaos wrestler. And now with the spinning toe hold, paying tribute to Terry Funk up there. Disco Bear surprisingly pays a lot of wrestler tributes. When we last saw him when he was at that Rumble, he also did a Bray Wyatt tribute, so I guess Disco Bear is just someone that really respects legends, which you gotta respect that about him. We all enjoy a good legend every now and then. And oh my god, tall Disco Bear with a huge tope. I did not expect a bear his size to be able to do that, but very, very impressive move right there, I gotta say. Good job, Lucas, on finding this man in the forest. That's our kayfabe way of saying good job on creating him. But yeah, breaking character, thank you for recreating him, and he'll definitely be having a bit of a renaissance here if this match is anything to go by. See, first RKO's King Dice. Like I said, tall Disco Bear. He definitely has a lot of Disco Bear's genetics, because he's a very agile lad right here. And he gets in the ring before a countout. As we established earlier in the tournament, if a match ends with a countout, it will be decided by random who wins. So, both these teams know that. It's nice map-based wrestling with King Dice here. Some good in-ring psychology and surprising flexibility on his end, too. A lot of surprisingly agile tall people in this match, I gotta say. It's now tall Disco Bear tags in the shorter Disco Bear. I guess tall Disco Bear must have gotten exhausted. Oh, big old drop kick. Speedy, agile star Disco Bear with another one. Man, the man with the lifelong chaos contract is just going bananas. Hey, but Bonzi Buddy breaks it up almost instantly. He's pretty speedy for a big old gorilla, I gotta say. Can they bring the titles home for Howard and Ric Flair? Because if they win the tag team titles, then all four members of the Purple People Posse will be the tag champions due to Freebird rule. Big ol' DDT making King Dice bleed. Is this gonna be it? Hey, 2. Oh, but the rope break by King Dice. Great ring awareness right there, just like Bobby Hill last time. Tall Disco Bear gets King Dice up. These two 7-foot lads here just squaring off. Big boys slapping me. Big E's marking out. What the It's crazy, an agile like spin kick right there. King Dice got really flexible. Which, I mean, I know he's always been like decently flexible for a big guy, but in this match, he is pulling off some moves I did not know he was capable of. I gotta say. King Dice is full of surprises, man. He's kind of the wild card of the Purple People Posse. Like, obviously Howard's like kind of the leader. Ric Flair's like the skillful veteran. Bonzi Buddy's kind of the powerhouse enforcer. And yeah, I think King Dice is kind of the wild card, which I guess fits with his poker aesthetic. Disco Bear with a moonsault, dick first, before getting him to that final cut right there. Springboard, moonsault, dick first, final cut. And now with the Sister Abigail. Paying tribute to Bray Wyatt with that Sister Abigail, which, why does Disco Bear do that move? Because that move has been his signature since WWE 13. And it's kind of weirdly coincided with him doing tributes now. Same with the spinning toe hold. That's also always kind of been in his arsenal. So it's kind of weird-ass coincidence there. A nice diving, like, shotgun dropkick right there. Disco Bear is such a mark, but that's okay though. See, he's a good kind of mark. He pays good tributes, and he's a respectful fan, which is good. A, he kicks out after A. Plus, when you're a babyface, you gotta get the. You just gotta show that you're a good guy when you're a good guy. Disco Bear's a good guy. Going for a suplex, lifting up King Dice, gets him in the corner. Oh, is he going for the disco knee? Oh, he hits him with the disco knee. Usually he does that while running to an opponent, but I've never seen him like drape someone on the rope before doing that. I definitely don't blame Bonzi Buddy for breaking that up, because that probably was going to be the end of the match. Now a middle rope leg drop. Disco Bear, man, on fire right now. And now he's going to get his tall clone into the business here. Can Disco Bear's tall clone continue to surprise us? Gets the king of all dice up. Going for a suplex, maybe? Knock. Punches him in the stomach. Dice, he missed the first punch, but now he's getting these others. Big old DDT. Also, it's kind of funny that the last two matches were like really indie-rific, and then this match, like, it's mostly been either old school moves or like tribute moves, with, like the occasional topo. It's funny that this match is a lot more like technical, while the others were more like crazy spots. Oh my god, a nice like kind of standing glam slam kind of move there. But Disco like barely felt it. Big ol' suplex. Stalling suplex. King Dice showing some strength on top of his surprising agility. Perhaps, you know what, to be fair, King Dice is actually a pretty strong guy. Like, I mean, if you ever fought him in Cuphead, he's not the easiest guy to deal with. Even when he's in his, like, just his final forms can be pretty tricky to deal with. Now Tall Disco Bear goes after Bonzi Buddy. Well, I'm not sure if he's been tagged in yet. I don't think he's been tagged in yet. Or he might have been briefly. Like, oh, Disco Bear with a diving crossbody, but he completely missed. I think with his height, it was a little harder. King Dice with a springboard drop kick. And he actually hit. That was. No, I think that hurt King Dice too, but man, that was an insane move. Definitely an. Oh my god, worthy move right there. And a nice wind-up elbow drop too, paying tribute to the old school roots with that. It's probably been King Dice's like best showing so far, gotta say, especially in his other matches where he usually falls short or his partner kind of did a little more work last time. So it's nice to hear that he's like really proving himself as a member of the Purple People Posse. Especially with the rumors of there being possibly a second Color Wars. I mean, Purple People. Oh, broken arrow right there. Oh god, we're at a 9 count. Did King Dice get back in the ring? Okay, he gets back in the ring, which is good. Well, not this way. Not this way. As he tags in Bonzi at the end, the Purple People Posse win by countout. Which, I mean, technically speaking, it wasn't a double countout, so there's no reason to do a simulation. But yeah, the Purple People Posse pulling up a dirty victory there to advance to the tournament. And after Disco Bear did the double tribute to, like, man, this whole crowd booing the Purple People Posse, chanting Howard deserved to lose the title. What dastardly villains the Purple People Posse are. Oh god, back suplex the apron there. Disco Bears will get retribution one of these days. I can feel it, man. That's my Gary Day prediction right here. And there's the broken arrow that changed it all there. Man, like I said, dirty victory, but like I said, kind of smart too, though, because it means they've taken the least amount of damage out of every team in this tournament. So, like, this could end up giving them a very big advantage later on. These dastardly villains celebrate their villainous victory right here. And doing the too sweet bump right there. You know Howard and Ric Flair watching smugly in the back. The dirtiest player in the game and the dirtiest champion we've had. Watching with pride. 3-star match anyway by Rob Walker, because that's just how good our competitors are. And yeah, this has been Gary Dane, and please help me get my wife through clown college, man. It's been a very difficult time in their lives. I can't be delivering pizza forever, man. I have dreams and aspirations too, man. Come on, that's why they took this commentary job, man, because I don't know how else to pay the bills.